I want to ask you guys a very important question. But before I do that, I need to tell you two things. The first is the United States spends $1 trillion on national defense every single year. The second thing is America is the founder of modern day democracy. Yes, the Greeks are credited for inventing the word democracy and the process of democracy. However, the Greeks only used the system to help make decisions. It was never used to choose their ultimate leader. Democracy was later adopted by the Romans, but even then it was used in a very selective manner. Before the United States, the way most leaders were appointed was either being a descendant of the gods, being blessed by the gods, being a descendant of some former ruler, or in Rome's case, you go to war, you kill a bunch of people, you bring back a bunch of slaves, and you bring back a bunch of treasure. The people like you and they appoint you emperor. Such was the case with Caesar. Because the United States is the founder of absolute democracy, there are things that I believe we should be number one at. We are dead last for democracy, even though we found it. We are dead last for education, even though we encouraged it in other countries. We are dead last for health care. We are, even though we gave socialized medicine to Europe under the Marshall Plan, under the World War II reconstruction of Europe. We are dead last in freedom of the press. We are dead last in freedom of expression. And we are dead last in true and fair elections. The United States is the first country that said, we will allow the people to choose all of their leaders, from the top person who sits in the White House to the bottom person who is in charge of the local school board. We are the only country to have done it. It is why it is often said that democracy in the US is an experiment. We then set out to export this experiment across the globe. Before us, it was never done in this manner. So here is my question. Being the founding father of modern democracy, and given the fact that we are last in all the categories I have just mentioned, what are we defending? What are we spending $1 trillion a year to defend? It certainly isn't democracy. It's not education. It's not healthcare. It's not freedom of expression. It's not freedom of the press. What are we defending? Please let me know in the comment section below, because I've been wondering about this for the past 10 months, if not longer. What are we spending $1 trillion a year to defend? And don't tell me it's the ideology, because that's one bloody expensive bill to defend an ideology.